Listening is one of the most fundamental yet often overlooked skills in communication. In a world filled with noise and distractions, the ability to truly listen can set you apart and make your interactions more meaningful. Being a good listener is not just about hearing words, it's about understanding the message, empathizing with the speaker, and responding thoughtfully. Whether in personal relationships, professional settings, or social interactions, listening plays a crucial role in building trust, resolving conflicts, and fostering collaboration. However, effective listening doesn't always come naturally. It's a skill that requires conscious effort and practice. This video explores the principles of good listening, offering practical techniques to enhance your ability to connect with others through attentive and empathetic communication. Want to be a good listener? Here's how. Welcome to Ala Mode, where life meets style. If you're looking for a place to unwind, learn, and grow, hit that subscribe button and join our incredible community. 1. Be fully present. Being fully present is the cornerstone of effective listening. It means giving your undivided attention to the speaker, not just physically but mentally and emotionally as well. When you are fully present, you create a space where the speaker feels valued, understood, and respected. To truly listen, remove anything that might pull your focus away. This includes turning off your phone, stepping away from your computer, and finding a quiet space where interruptions are minimized. Nonverbal cues play a significant role in showing presence. Maintain eye contact, nod occasionally, and adopt an open posture to signal attentiveness. Avoid crossing your arms or looking away, as these actions can suggest disinterest. Simple gestures like a smile or a nod show the speaker that you are tuned in. These small actions build rapport and encourage them to share more openly. Multitasking during a conversation sends a message that the speaker does not have your full attention. When you are fully present, you build trust and connection with the speaker. It signals that you respect their thoughts and feelings, fostering a deeper understanding between you. In contrast, half-hearted listening can lead to misunderstandings, frustration, and strained relationships. By making an intentional effort to be fully present, you can enhance your listening skills and create more meaningful and effective communication experiences. 2. Practice active listening. Active listening is more than simply hearing words. It's an intentional and engaged process that shows the speaker they are truly being heard and understood. It is a vital skill for building trust and fostering meaningful connections. Pay full attention to the person speaking. Avoid distractions, maintain eye contact, and listen not just to the words, but also to the tone, pace, and underlying emotions. To confirm understanding, summarize or rephrase the speaker's points in your own words. For example, you might say, "If I understand correctly, you're saying," this technique not only clarifies any potential misunderstandings, but also assures the speaker that you are paying attention. Refrain from interrupting or jumping to conclusions. Allow the speaker to fully express their thoughts without the fear of being criticized or cut off. Approach the conversation with an open mind, even if you disagree with their perspective. Encourage the speaker to elaborate or clarify by asking open-ended questions. Show that you understand and empathize with the speaker's feelings. People communicate not only with words, but also with body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Observe these cues carefully to gain a fuller understanding of the speaker's emotions and intentions. By practicing active listening, you demonstrate respect, empathy, and a willingness to understand others, a powerful combination that enriches both personal and professional interactions. 3. Avoid interrupting. Interrupting is one of the quickest ways to derail effective communication. It not only disrupts the speaker's flow of thought, but can also make them feel disrespected or unheard. Give the speaker the time and space to fully express their thoughts before you respond. It's common to start thinking about your reply while someone is still speaking. However, this detracts from your ability to truly listen. Focus entirely on what the speaker is saying rather than preparing your next words. Sometimes, the urge to interrupt comes from a desire to solve a problem or share advice. While well-intentioned, jumping in too soon can prevent the speaker from fully expressing themselves. Often, people simply want to be heard, not immediately fixed. If you feel the need to clarify or confirm understanding, do so after the speaker finishes their thought. Silence in a conversation can feel uncomfortable, but it's often necessary. Give the speaker time to think and continue if they pause. Jumping in too quickly can cut off deeper thoughts or emotions they may be processing. By practicing patience and refraining from interrupting, you create an environment where meaningful and effective communication can thrive. This simple habit is a hallmark of being a truly good listener. 4. Cultivate empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Cultivating empathy is essential for being a good listener because it goes beyond hearing words. It involves connecting with the emotions and experiences behind them. When you listen with empathy, you create a sense of trust and validation, making the speaker feel valued and understood. Put yourself in the speaker's shoes and imagine how they might be feeling. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but try to understand their emotions and motivations. Recognize and validate the speaker's feelings without judgment. Use empathetic statements. This helps the speaker feel seen and supported. Phrases like "it's not a big deal" or "you shouldn't feel that way" can be dismissive and invalidating. Everyone's feelings are valid from their own perspective. Empathy requires a non-judgmental mindset. Resist the urge to critique, evaluate, or impose your own opinions while the speaker is sharing. Create a safe space where they can express themselves freely. A warm expression, a nod, or a gentle touch can convey empathy without the need for words. Your body language should reflect genuine care and attention. By cultivating empathy, you not only enhance your listening skills but also demonstrate kindness and compassion, qualities that enrich every interaction. 5. Ask open-ended questions. Asking open-ended questions is a powerful technique for being a good listener. These types of questions encourage the speaker to elaborate, share their thoughts more freely, and provide deeper insights into their feelings and experiences. Unlike closed-ended questions that typically elicit a yes or no answer, open-ended questions foster meaningful dialogue and show genuine curiosity. Open-ended questions are inquiries that cannot be answered with a simple yes or no. They prompt the speaker to explain, reflect, or narrate. For instance, instead of asking, "Did you like it?" you could ask, "What did you enjoy most about it?" This invites a more detailed and meaningful response. Open-ended questions demonstrate that you care about what the speaker has to say. They encourage a deeper exchange of ideas and help you understand the speaker's perspective more comprehensively. This approach builds trust and rapport. Ensure your questions are neutral and non-biased. Neutral phrasing helps the speaker feel comfortable and safe. If you need more details or want to explore a specific point, use follow-up open-ended questions like, "Could you explain what you meant by that?" While open-ended questions are valuable, timing matters. Avoid interrupting the speaker or overloading them with questions. Allow the conversation to flow naturally and use questions to guide rather than control the discussion. When you ask open-ended questions, be prepared to actively listen to the answers. Show your engagement through verbal affirmations and nonverbal cues like nodding. By mastering the art of asking open-ended questions, you enhance your ability to listen actively and empathetically. This skill not only improves communication but also creates a more supportive and trusting environment for every interaction. 6. Stay non-judgmental. Being non-judgmental is essential for effective listening. It means approaching conversations with an open mind and resisting the urge to evaluate, criticize, or impose your beliefs on what the speaker is sharing. Everyone has personal opinions and experiences that shape their perspective. However, good listeners set aside their biases to focus on the speaker's point of view. Avoid filtering what you hear through your assumptions or prejudices, and instead, strive to understand the speaker on their terms. It's easy to make assumptions about someone's words or motives, but doing so can lead to misunderstandings. Instead of reacting prematurely, wait until the speaker has fully expressed their thoughts. Clarify if needed. Judging or criticizing the speaker's choices, feelings, or opinions can make them defensive and reluctant to share. Focus on understanding rather than evaluating. The speaker's experiences, values, and emotions may differ from your own. Embrace those differences without imposing your own viewpoint. Feelings are neither right nor wrong, they simply exist. Validating the speaker's emotions, even if you don't share them, helps them feel understood. Judgment can often be conveyed unintentionally through body language, such as frowning, crossing your arms, or sighing. Maintain open and neutral nonverbal communication to show acceptance and attentiveness. Many people share their thoughts to be heard, not to receive advice or solutions. Resist the urge to fix their situation unless they explicitly ask for help. Simply being there to listen without judgment can be incredibly supportive. By staying non-judgmental, you demonstrate empathy, respect, and a willingness to understand others. This mindset not only makes you a better listener, but also enriches your relationships and strengthens your communication skills. 7. Respond thoughtfully. Responding thoughtfully is a key component of being a good listener. A well-considered response shows that you've been attentive, understand the speaker's message, and respect their perspective. Take a moment to process what the speaker has said before replying. This brief pause allows you to formulate a clear, considerate response and ensures that you don't react impulsively or interrupt their train of thought. A thoughtful response often begins with reflection. Paraphrase or summarize the speaker's main points to show you've understood them. For example, "It sounds like you're feeling frustrated because of the situation at work, is that right?" This not only demonstrates your attentiveness, but also gives the speaker an opportunity to clarify if needed. Acknowledge the emotions behind the speaker's words, even if you don't necessarily agree with their viewpoint. Keep the response centered on the speaker's needs, not your own. Avoid shifting the conversation to your experiences or opinions unless it's relevant and welcomed. If the speaker is seeking advice, provide it in a respectful and constructive way. Encourage further dialogue by asking open-ended follow-up questions. Your tone of voice matters as much as the words you use. Speak in a calm, reassuring manner to convey empathy and understanding. Avoid sounding dismissive, impatient, or overly critical. Sometimes, the most thoughtful response is simply to remain silent and let the speaker process their thoughts. Offering your presence without rushing to fill the silence can be incredibly supportive. By taking the time to listen, reflect, and respond thoughtfully, you demonstrate genuine care and create an environment where open, honest conversations can flourish. 8. Observe nonverbal cues. Being a good listener involves more than just paying attention to spoken words. Observing nonverbal cues, such as facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, and gestures, provides deeper insight into the speaker's emotions and thoughts. These cues often reveal what the speaker may not express verbally, helping you connect with their feelings and respond more empathetically. Body language often speaks louder than words. Notice the speaker's posture, gestures, and movements. Reading the signals helps you better understand their emotional state. A person's face can convey a wide range of emotions, from joy and surprise to sadness or frustration. Pay attention to subtle expressions, such as raised eyebrows, tightened lips, or a furrowed brow, which may provide context to their words. The way something is said often matters as much as what is said. Changes in pitch, volume, or pace can reveal underlying emotions. Be attentive to these nuances to better understand the speaker's feelings. Eye contact can be a window into someone's level of comfort and engagement. Consistent eye contact often signals trust and openness, while avoiding eye contact might indicate discomfort, distraction, or shyness. Nonverbal communication can vary significantly across cultures. Be mindful of cultural norms when interpreting gestures, eye contact, or personal space, and avoid making assumptions based solely on your own experiences. When you listen beyond words and tune into the speaker's nonverbal signals, you create a deeper connection, making them feel truly seen, heard, and understood. 9. Be patient. Patience is a key quality for being a good listener. It allows the speaker to share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences at their own pace, without feeling rushed or pressured. By being patient, you create a safe, supportive environment where the speaker feels comfortable expressing themselves fully. Sometimes, people need a moment to gather their thoughts or find the right words. Avoid interrupting or finishing their sentences for them, even if you think you know where they're going. Silence can be uncomfortable, but it's often an essential part of the conversation. Don't feel compelled to fill every pause with words. Some speakers may need time to process their thoughts or emotions. Letting the silence linger shows patience and gives them the space to continue when ready. If the speaker is sharing a problem or challenge, resist the urge to immediately offer solutions. Often, people just want to be heard and understood, not fixed. Acknowledge their feelings first and ask if they would like advice, before offering suggestions. Being patient means showing that you value the speaker's time and words. Put away distractions like your phone, avoid looking at the clock, and give them your full attention. When it's your turn to speak, take your time to craft a thoughtful response. Avoid speaking too quickly or hastily. Complex issues or deep emotions often require time to unfold. Be patient with long conversations or when the speaker needs to revisit certain topics. By embracing patience in your listening, you not only enhance your own communication skills but also foster a supportive environment for others to share openly and honestly. 10. Show appreciation. Showing appreciation is an essential aspect of being a good listener. It involves acknowledging and expressing gratitude for the speaker's time, vulnerability, and trust in sharing their thoughts and feelings. When you show appreciation, you reinforce that their words matter and that you value the opportunity to engage in meaningful conversation. Sharing personal experiences or emotions can be intimidating. If the speaker is opening up about something vulnerable, express your admiration for their courage. For example, "That must have been hard to talk about, and I really admire your honesty." This kind of appreciation can make the speaker feel safe and validated in continuing the conversation. When someone expresses themselves thoughtfully or listens to your point of view, acknowledge their positive communication skills. Saying things like, "You're really good at explaining things clearly," helps foster a positive atmosphere and encourages open dialogue. Nonverbal expressions of appreciation, like nodding, making eye contact, or leaning in slightly, can also communicate that you value the speaker's words. Show appreciation not only at the end of the conversation but also throughout. Acknowledge their points, respond positively to their ideas. To sum up, listening is an art that can always be refined. Good listening fosters mutual respect, resolves conflicts, and builds trust. It demonstrates care and empathy, making others feel valued and understood. As a result, relationships deepen, communication becomes more effective, and personal growth is nurtured. So ladies, have we missed anything? If so, We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe for more discussions.